Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're here again. I just saw the interview with sniffin and sippin with FyeBa. Kind of like a phone conversation they had, and FyeBa was on her live chat, and they did a phone conversation. I never even heard of these people before. Apparently, they were part of a TSSC group, the VS shebang. I guess the mother started getting in this particular group with the TSSC group, like in February, I guess, and that's when the mother got with her, when the Kaya and the Maddie situation. Yeah, that's when, in February, I guess that's when the mother, now I don't know the mother's name, the daughter's name is Brittany. And so it's a mother and daughter duel. Yeah. And first the mother was doing it in February, and then Brittany came on board a couple weeks ago because Brittany just got out of jail. So maybe, I don't know how long she's been out of jail, but it's been pretty recent. First the mother was in the group, and then came Brittany. And yeah, they spilled some tea, y'all. Oh my God, they spilled some tea. What they have said, oh, we're gonna get into it. They are no longer with the group anymore because they've had enough of like all the shenanigans, I guess. And the mom is done. I guess her last straw was with the situation with QI. I guess that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, she's not been a part of, well, supposedly she says she was not a part of the Sean Bradley and the Rita situation. None of those things that she said she ever got in the chat and instigated the situations. But yeah, I guess the last straw was QI. QI was the last straw. After that, she's like, I can't I can't be a part of this no more. So she has left the group. Her and VS are not friends anymore. And I guess she is spilling the tea. Yeah. She has said that the whole Larry Nelson and the daughter, she was not a part of that. And that's when she started realizing she didn't want to be a part of it, when they were going through the Larry Nelson. Now, the Larry Nelson thing, I guess he was supposed to have linked in with some, what was it, Bonnie Vaughn? Yeah, I guess it was Bonnie Vaughn. And there's some pictures that VS has that are, apparently are not really Bonnie Vaughn. And just a bunch of lying. So, well, this is what the mother said. Again, I don't know the mother's name. But she said that we call her Miss Sniffin, I guess, or Mama Sniffin. Her first name was Lovely Bone, and I guess VS had clocked that, heard that, what her name was, and so VS was like, I know who you are, and then I guess that's the icebreak of how they became friends, and VS was like, you might as well come out and join the group with me. This is what Mother Sniff is saying. You might as well join the group with me because I know who you are. And they become friends. They get to, telling each other's business or knowing each other's business. And then that's how they become friends. And the daughter comes later. But anyway, the tea is that, oh God, I don't know if any of this is true. I guess the Bradley thing isn't supposed. The mother says it. The mother allegedly says that it's not true. Well, we did hear her say that. Mother Sniffin said that the Bradley thing was not true. that her kids, the photos, that's not true, that they were being stalked. VS's kids were being stalked. I don't know if this lady is lying. I don't know. She's saying that VS has made up all of that. She's also said that VS even said, as far as like the dog part where the police had called up and told VS that someone is complaining inside the house and something to do with her dog. Well, that's supposed to be all made up too. That didn't really happen. That VS just makes up all this stuff. This is what Mother Sniffin said. That it's all VS. She creates stuff, content, so she can have her name in the street, so we can all have something to talk about. I gotta turn this fan on. It's hot. Freaking hot. What's wrong with this thing? Ooh, it's getting hot. Stand right under it. Okay, and so the VS is supposedly made that up. She supposedly made up the interview that Sean supposedly was having with his son, which is a little ironic because she threw it out there, and then Sean bit, and I guess he apparently looked guilty. So she just likes to bluff. That's what the Mother Sniffin says, that she likes to bluff, and that she really doesn't have any truth behind anything. She just puts something out there and then see how you react about the shit. Kind of brilliant if it's true. And so, yeah, everybody is like, whoa. So the Bradley thing is not true? And the mother knows because she's part of it, as far as like she started some of this stuff, but then it got to be a little crazy, and then she just backed out and decided she wasn't going to go into any of the chats about it, and that she wasn't going to participate in all the shenanigans. That's what the mother said. The daughter comes in later on because the daughter thought that VS was pretty funny and crazy, and I could see that. And she said she has a life, you know. She didn't think that it would get too crazy with all this drama going on. So she's like, yeah, okay, I'll play along. And I guess she was friends with VS for a minute too. But it just got out of hand when it became the 7 Stars and QI. That's when it got out of hand. And the daughter felt like, you know, she's with the shits. I guess her name is Brittany. Brittany says she's with the shits and that she's ready to confront VS and stop her from all her bullying people. Like how she bullied QI and how she bullied the rest of YouTube, basically. She says she's with the shits. And if VS want to come for her, she'll be ready. Yeah. And the girl, I guess she's got a crazy background. VS says she had some stuff on her, like some porn tapes or something. That's crazy. Uh-oh, I'm buffering. That she has some, like, porn tapes or something going on. I don't know. The lady, Brianna was like, just bring it, whatever you got. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm with the shits. And the mother, I guess, had started a group, and the way they fell out is because, like, well, among a lot of things, but one of the reasons why they fell out, the mother, Mama Sniffin, and VS, the reason they fell out is because Mother Sniffin started a group, and she wanted to, you know, have a private group. I don't know. VS wasn't a part of the group, or she could have been a part of the group, but she wasn't the group, and so she got mad, and Mother Sniffin said that that's kind of like when their demise went down. That's crazy. And what else? What else did they say? Yeah, and VS just makes up stuff. Even makes up like things about herself. The CPS thing. I don't know. I guess Mama Sippin is basically saying all of it's all made up, and none of it's true. It's crazy. It's crazy. Is all of this made up? Like everybody's Rita stuff made up? Is everybody's stuff just made up just to keep things going? You know? I want to know. Because I just don't see how you can just say all these lies and none of it is true. None of it. Where you bluffing and put things out there and just to see how you're going to react. And if you act this way, then you look guilty and then they just kind of pounce on you for that because you're looking guilty. I don't know. This is crazy. This is what the mother says. And FyeBa just had an interview with the mother and the daughter, and yeah, they're basically just dropping all this crazy tea. So out of he say, she said, I guess, what is it, S. Hussagen? She got involved because I guess there were some emails, and between her and Mama Sniffin, they were thinking that they were involved, and they were both not involved, but VS was putting them in the middle of it until they, I don't know. It sounds like, how can you filter all this shit? It's really, I guess VS was like telling S. Hussagen stuff and then telling Mother Sniffin other things, and then they're both thinking that they're, you know, doing it, and it's all VS supposedly that started this. Man, well, I don't care who tell it. This really putting a lot on this, a lot. It comes from one of her people. Y'all, what you think? What you think? This is crazy. There's too much going on. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm really curious of what you guys think. Do you think that VS was lying about Bradley? That there was no interview? It's all made up? Do you think... Oh, in Rita's situation, I guess it was a lot of people that were calling CPS. Not just one person. And VS wasn't the person that called. She was one of them that called. And we still don't know if that's true or not, because VS hasn't really said whether it's true or not. VS knows that Rita could be could just. It's like it's almost like they have an alliance to say, okay, we're gonna say we do all this stuff, and then we're all gonna make them think that this is what it is, because this is just nuts. And Rita's going with it. I don't know why Rita decided to go with it right now. Maybe Rita is trying to get back on Bradley's side. I don't know. I just don't. Something just don't smell right. And the ladies that are not friends with VS, I mean, this is a convenient time to go and say, okay, when you're not friends with somebody, that's when all the dirt comes out. It's like, we're not friends anymore, so now I can tell all your dirty secrets. So I don't even know how I could believe somebody like that either, because it's like, you're just now telling us because you're not dealing with her. And so now you're telling us all the crazy stuff. And you're kind of saying that you were involved in all of it, too. When the mother was involved. But then the mother backed off. She was a little bit involved, but not so much. I don't know. And she said that VS is lying about everything. Even the phone call, the last one with the phone call where she had called, or the police had called and said that somebody is calling for a wellness check on you because you were got your dog in the cameras on YouTube with the blanket and a bottle. And maybe VS, according to the mother, VS had lied about all that. It's, I have to say there is a lot of police coming and CPS coming, and it's like, do they really just, if somebody calls and says, hey, there's somebody got their dog on YouTube, will they really just come out to your house and be like checking on you over that dumb stuff? Or did they like lie about some other stuff and found out it was just this? But anyway, VS got on. Actually, I went on VS today. VS got on the phone and she was talking to somebody. Oh, the police. One of the people she talked to on the phone, and the lady said, "He said, is it common to be able to, have a cop show up at your door because somebody called and said that there was, you know, someone using their dog as a prop." Da 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 da. Is that? And the lady was like, "No, that is nothing. We don't even deal with stuff like that. It's not even nothing to deal with. That's it doesn't even have it. It's not even our. It has to do with animal cruelty. Yeah, and that's not even the right protocol. They'd get on animal cruelty to handle that. And then there's nothing wrong with your dog, using your dog as a prop, and." Clearly, we all saw it, and that dog was loving it. The dog was loving it. That dog was just like, he was so happy. So clearly, the dog was not being abused. So I don't even understand how they called the cops on that one. But there's a lot of that going on in the CPS. And was Rita really? Did they really call the CPS? Was it a real CPS lady coming in there? I don't know. It's like, is this like pretend, or is this real? Is this real stuff? But the doxing, I guess that's can be true, so everybody can have time to be looking people up on Facebook or whatever. I mean, to take it to another level and put 10 on it, they say VS is with the bullshit. What you think? I don't know. I don't know. I think they all are. I think they all keep it going. And then I think some people be putting a little extra sauce on there. Child. But anyway, that's the interview with sniffin and sipping from FyeBa. And Brittany's coming for that ass. At least that's what she say. You always hear about somebody coming for somebody, then you don't hear no more about it later on. I guess a week from now, we won't even be talking about this. But anyway, I don't know. I just think it's crazy how everybody keeps jumping on different sides, and then they going and, what they say, snitching on each other. Even though they're a part of it, because the mom said she was a part of it. But then it got a little too deep, and then she was like, "Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't participating in that. So I just won't go into the chat line." You behind the scenes doing stuff, but then when it gets real sticky, you just say, "I wasn't in the chat line, so then I'm not involved." That just X you out because you weren't in the chat line, even though you was behind the scenes doing it with her. I know they'd be having these plots, and they'd be like, "Okay, we're going to do this, and this, and that, and we're going to say this." But I didn't know it'd be to the extreme. But, yeah, she calls people's bluffs, and to see how you're going to react. And if you act one way, then she know that you know. What you guys think? I don't know, man. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't change it. Oh, there you go. Oh, no. Turn it around again. There we go. So, yeah, that is what's going on in these next I can't talk. That's what's going on in YouTube right now, and God, we should stop. And so I'll be back, but yeah. Thank you for watching my video, and I will keep it coming. And this time I was a little better because I had notes. I gotta start writing notes down. If I don't write notes, I ain't gonna remember shit. Let's see. I don't know what even came on this thing. That's probably a good thing because I'm just rambling off anyway. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think. Do you think that VS is making all this stuff up from the beginning to the end? Like, none of it is true? And she just, or is she bluffing to see how you act? And then like if you see you kind of, you know, wavering, then she's like, okay, then I'm gonna put this on it. Like if that's true, maybe she should get into some kind of like theater work or something. Y'all need to get into some theater work, because I mean, who can make all this up? I don't think this is all made up. I don't. I mean, you can't make up everything. We already know what's going on with Rita and how wild it is at her place and with the kids and everything. With Sean, I can kind of see how somebody will throw something out there and see how he'll react. And he probably would fall for it. He'd probably look real guilty. And so, yeah. But to make it all up, I don't know. There's some key players to this. They all are involved. They're all involved. Because I don't even think in real life you could be really telling some stuff about people and then still just be able to walk the streets like this. I think they all made a pact and just said, you know what? I might say some real shit, crazy shit about you. You might say some real crazy shit about me. We're going to say we're going to do all this stuff and we ain't going to do nothing. I don't know. Watch it. They better not come after me, but I'll be like, this shit is real. It's really happening. No. I don't have to eat my words. Oh, I would hope it would be fake. I hope so. It's just, this kind of evilness is crazy. It's out of my it's out of my league, man. I forgot I had lip gloss on. Yeah. I don't know, you guys. This is crazy. But anyway, tell me what you think. Get back with me. Have a nice day. And I'll be back later on with another video. This is my second video today. Woo-hoo, I'm getting them in. Getting them in. Bye-bye. Oh, like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, subscribe, please. Thank you.